203. That was the total that Delhi Capitals had managed in their match against the Gujarat Titans at the Narendra Modi Stadium. That total should have given Delhi Capitals something to smile about. Because in their entire history of IPL, they had never managed to lose after giving a total of 200. But records are meant to be broken. History was to be scripted. And Gujarat Titans today created history. They chased down 204, which was the first time ever that Delhi Capitals had lost when they had scored 200. And it was also Gujarat Titans' first ever win while chasing 200 plus. There were villains, there were heroes. The villains predominantly, when you look at it, were in the Delhi Capitals lineup for two simple reasons. Number one, how often can a team get away when their top scorer is 39 or a 37 or a 40? Not many teams can get away with it. And today, Delhi Capitals found it out in the worst possible way. Chasing in Ahmedabad was always, if you look at it, the ace factor for the team that was going to chase. Chasing, look at the day games. They have always done well. Tristan Stubbs, Karun Nair, Abhishek Porel, KL Rahul, all had good starts. Ashutosh Sharma, the cameo towards the end, you would expect that Delhi Capitals should have made more than 203. Slightly harsh considering that this is 200 we are talking about. But this is the new era of the IPL, new era of T20s. You're always going for par plus totals. And this is where Delhi Capitals fell flat. Whoever got their eye in, they didn't have a good, if they didn't carry it forward. Look at the way how Axar Patel played. On his home ground, in those hot conditions, he was already confused with what to do. His batting approach was like that, confused. Tristan Stubbs looked good. KL Rahul, Karun Nair, all had that intent, but none carried on for a good score. Despite several dropped catches that the GT fielders did, Rashid Khan in particular, 2 dropped chances. The one stat that will haunt the Delhi Capitals from the batting unit was 6.5 overs, only 57 runs in the fag end. Normally you need to score 11, 12 and over towards the fag end. But this you scored under 10 runs and that killed the Delhi Capitals off. Gujarat Titans, chasing 204, knew what needed to be done. The conditions had eased off. Batting was like on a shirt front, absolutely wonderful. Shubman Gill failed, but Sai Sudarshan continued his great form. And when somebody from the fragile middle order of the Gujarat Titans steps up, they get an extra boost. And today it was Josh the Boss. Josh the Boss played one of the most entertaining, calculating innings that you can ever look at it. 114 games in the IPL. He's got 700s. He was on the cusp of equaling Virat Kohli's mark of 8 centuries in the IPL. The way Josh Butler played showed why he is one of the greatest of all time in amongst overseas batters in the IPL. Now it was a contrasting knock from Josh Butler. At the start, he tackled the spinners. He was still there when the Mitchell Starc over came up. Mitchell Starc, the gun bowler of the Delhi Capitals and who had helped them win from the impossible against Rajasthan Royals, he was up there. Now, technically, Starc should have been on top. But by the end of the over, Josh Butler had managed to hit 5 boundaries in a row and 21 runs came off the over. Game changing, if you can ever call it. That was the moment when Gujarat Titans realized that the match is theirs. Sharfain Rutherford started off very well, but then realized that he had to partner Josh Butler. He fell towards the end and in came Rahul Tewatia. Now, left-handers, left-arm bowlers and Rahul Tewatia. 2020 we saw what he did with Sheldon Cottrell. Rajasthan Royals needed 9 of 6 in the game that they had to play against Delhi Capitals and they ended up taking it to the super over and losing it. Gujarat Titans needed 10 of 6, slightly worse. But that is where they needed the calmness of Rahul Tewatia. In the slot from Mitchell Starc, Tewatia launched it to deep mid-wicket and the game was sealed. He bowled a brilliant Yorker though, Mitchell Starc. Tewatia managed to squeeze it, had the French cut, and that is how he got a 4. Gujarat Titans sealed the deal. But this was a match where even the Delhi Capitals could have won. Had they scored 70 runs or 75 runs in the last 6 overs, Gujarat Titans would have struggled to get there. Had Mitchell Starc not conceded those 21 runs, Gujarat Titans would still have struggled. For the first time, Delhi Capitals' spin bowlers really did not step up. Kuldeep Yadav got the only wicket, but Vipraj Nigam struggled. Axar Patel. Axar the batter, Axar the captain is no issue at all. But Axar Patel the bowler, serious concerns will have to be raised now, because if he was not taking wickets, Axar the bowler would at least control the flow of runs. But that isn't happening. What do you do? It is not panic stations yet for Delhi Capitals. It's not panic stations for Gujarat Titans also. 3 teams on 10 points. Identical, 7 matches, 5 wins, 2 losses. Halfway stage done. It's going to be very, very interesting. But now, all these teams have realized one major slip up and they could head downwards in that steep slope that is there. The race is really hotting up, and now Delhi Capitals, Gujarat Titans will have to be really extra cautious. This game was proof. It could have gone either way, but certain clutch moments, Gujarat Titans did much better than the Delhi Capitals. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.